Like, because I could put it on. Like, I'm not gonna do shit to C-Mac, bro. I'm stoked I got a C-Mac.
Oh, you? That's
Yes, that was. All right, and I still auto drafted a superstar wide receiver. It's Mike Williams, but it is interesting because my two starting wide receivers are both 6'4". Like, and Chase Claypool's actually kind of fast. He's got 92 speed and he's 6'4", 240.
Mapletron Dano.
But then I was like, damn, I got Traquan Smith and Josh Reynolds and they're garbage. They got 89 to 88 speed. But computer drafted me Andy Isabella. He's got 95 speed, so I can I'm like, that's my slot guy. I'm not a fan of my tight ends. Much like I can tell you are not a fan of your tight
Well,
ends.
no, I noticed the first time. I was like, he probably did that on purpose, but just in case, I'm gonna double check. Okay. It wasn't even a good guy. It was just like a
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, and man, kudos on him for checking. Like,
No, he's barely on it. I mean, it's not hard to figure out, but yeah, he definitely did. Twice.
I'm just super sad because I was literally 2 picks away from taking Greedy Williams, who's a 93 speed cornerback, and instead I got Mike fucking Hilton, who's 87 speed. Just useless. But when I upgraded Darnell Savage's zone, his speed went up. So that was a little surprise. Savage. Damn.
Zach, what's your take on Bomani Jones?
I don't not like him, but I
Dude,
I don't I don't I don't I don't really. Sometimes I hear things that Bomani has said and they make me laugh, and then other times I'm like,
There you go.
I just I don't know. It does seem like he does kind of hate Duke, um, and has forever. I can. Hey Jess. Uh, Elliot, we finished the Super Bowl in the other league, and Trent Williams retired. Maybe you can talk him out. I don't know if that's a thing.
You, ma'am, racist.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Definitely send him or one of the other commissioners a direct message, and then maybe post in the chat that you did send him a direct message, because most of the times those go straight to the spam folder.
I'll bring it up here, but I'm not really expecting a whole lot playing my first game.
Eh, you got Aaron Rodgers, and I got a team I didn't draft, so.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Are you good to
Love the
search?
Drake.
I'm gonna
Love the Drake.
search.
Yeah, I'll be searching. Fantasy search.
For some reason.
No, but for real,
Yeah.
let me holler. Give me Drake influence.
Oh yeah.
It's still OTB.
Oh, I gotta get a sweet jersey.
Oh shit. I gotta make sure my shit's right. And that's not how I do it.
Can you do an all-white jersey?
Um.
Now imagine she's white.
I do have an all whites.
Hell yeah.
And Elliot, I'm gonna share the stream from our game, which means, what that means after the game. Like if you play in a game that's getting streamed, you get to add 2 points to a player of your choice's attributes.
Oh
Yeah,
Not speed or acceleration. I did
that's
get a
al-
clarification.
that's also true.
Like speed. No.
yeah? That's good.
So yeah, not speed, but yes.
What's going on? What we got?
Steph Gilmore, I mean, shit, dude. I don't know that am gonna be able to get too much run against your defense. Yeah, no, it was a sad moment.
I'm glad it wasn't like $100 buy-in with people to ship it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't fuck, dude. So this commissioner, Old League, I think he gave $50 to the Super Bowl winner, but he got tired of cheesing YouTube folks, and it might be a ring on the table, like a physical ring.
Oh yeah.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Kansas City. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to play this out.
Whew. Oh yeah, okay, we got play cooldown on. Or yeah, no shit, not even. Super play cooldown.
They busted you. Some rule says with the goddamn penalty. Y'all gonna get held.
A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the
Oh, you're
offense can
good.
go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a second down and 6. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces
they're the
a situation on
AFC
so on fourth down, here's
away
Sam Cook to put it
jerseys.
away.
It's like, I guess, some celebration of them being in the AFC. I'm glad I held on to that, but also that's why I put fucking Philip Lindsay at punt returner.
First and 10.
Yeah, he's got 99 carries, so hopefully you don't fuck all that.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Wilson. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's
Christian McCaffrey,
boy.
70 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Two people in the league are watching. I'm
I'm
imagining one of them is Brandon.
3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, first and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it. Because
Not yet. No, you
there's
should
been
definitely
tough
put a trade on him.
there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with the first. Taking it right down Broadway. The 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Eagles, so take away the long touchdown.
Is that what they were talking about with the penalties?
Dude, I told you about the crazy-ass penalties.
Yeah, wow.
It's super annoying. I don't know what the
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first
It's
quarter.
1st and 1. That's wild.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
And
he is met at the line of scrimmage,
second.
and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Dame más gasolina.
good news is the penalties seem to almost exactly
goes Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 84 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he's taken down inside the 30. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Wow. Wow.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. We'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey.
Smells like weed and dog
chopping. They're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Wait, are you serious?
It's a pickup at 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Get Matt in the big league.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity.
I think so,
really
dude. I didn't realize.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
What?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period, and that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game, and could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 39, Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Open man is Kirk, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get it.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
True.
And Boswell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 152 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. DJ Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And Gano's kick is right through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15.
Wait, Zach Wilson? Oh, yeah.
There for KC.
It is weird.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Your defensive line is not
with
nice.
A 2nd and 15.
Well, also, I mean, my O-line sucks. The pocket's just collapsing like every single
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early...
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Logan Thomas from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Okay, yes.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
No. It is also true.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Yeah,
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Chase Claypool, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 3rd down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Damn, these unis are sweet, though, both of us.
Yeah. Really?
So from the 36
Pretty
now,
fucking
1st
dope.
and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it. Mike 10.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Thomas.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching
Thomas
that
Brady.
play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that'll be
what?
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down.
I mean,
however, let's see what that's about. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd.
I just hit them.
And that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as a fellow high school player.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that in this game ever. Oh man, what the fuck?
Here's Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because...
And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now it's Wilson. This one caught by Isabella. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. And how would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
I think it's been everything that they could have asked for, because he's handled all the basic things quite well. And even some of the wrinkles that have been thrown at him, he's shown a lot of poise throughout and made some nice plays.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
187 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way the season has started out.
Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Rodgers now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Okay.
So they will accept the penalty.
That's the first time I've ever gotten that penalty without it being my fault.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other.
Dang, they got the jersey numbers on the helmet?
Down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they
Dude,
can.
that shit
This is
is
actually
dope.
the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say,
Let me
okay,
hit
well, maybe something went
both
right.
your PATs.
But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Uh-oh.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he
we were
made?
at the re-sign
That's what
players
the
point
coaches
in
are
the other
going to
league.
want to know, and that's what
Shit,
they'll
yeah,
grill
they're
him
on a party
and see how he
home
grows
goes
from it.
bullshit. So might as well just knock it out.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete.
Surprised there wasn't another pass interference.
I think
That's
this one
wild.
offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. One final try now for Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Game can't end on a defensive penalty.
That one will be accepted. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively.
No, especially because when you see when he gets his X Factor going, he fucking breaks every tackle.
And continue to get better at what they do, but they also need a little adjustment in their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Chiefs, they begin their drive for a third straight AFC title with a Week 1 victory. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying when you talk to the commission. I mean, again, I had an advantage because I've got my traits. Like, so throw an X Factor on Quinnen Williams and watch him turn into Aaron Donald.
For us, I'm Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
When I play the next one, I can't stream it. My internet will take a shit, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, but yeah, DM the commission, be like, let me get these traits and let me get +2 on such and such for streaming. Dame más gasolina.
Yeah, I definitely got to get old dude with that reach of what I do in this game is trying to get the yardage where things are unpredictable. Like a couple of times where he just got stacked up. It's like, shit, I need you to be closer.
Yeah, yeah, and then a superstar on Josh Jacobs too would definitely like.
Yeah, big time. If he's
Yeah.
gonna be the guy,
Also, trade McKinney and Drake.
I mean,
Love the Drake.
Jamal. Wait, who's your James Robinson?
Dude, he's a goddamn snail. Very slow. Also, I'm done with re-sign players in other.
I want to give Elliott a chance to like
Yeah. I'm black.
keep
Hawk.
his player keep
Yeah,
keep his
yeah,
players
man, we have the same amount of first downs.
right. I mean, no, it was. I mean, it was C-Mac, dude. This is literally
Bust it loose.
like that is the one time I've made a Super Bowl in a Madden Giant franchise. It was C-Mac was MVP and he had like 3,500 total yards. Like,
Wow.
yeah, it was just
That's hella yards, dude.
it was. Yeah, no, he had like 2,500 rushing and 1,000 receiving. Um, it was a thing to behold.
Hell yeah, bro.
Should maybe put that superstar on Montez Sweat instead of Darnell Savage, but whatever.
What are you gonna do?
Sweat D's.
Oh my God, Austin Jackson's on my team.
Yeah, no, he's not. What? I mean, the only reason I do like him more than any of my interior linemen is he's got the star trait. And sometimes, I mean, one, he'll progress faster. Two, he'll, like, hold his own a little bit more.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, star trait.
changing my goals. I'm making it hard.
Oh no. What are your goals?
It's reach divisional round.
Oh.
Fire.
Let me see who's in your division. Cause no, dude, I know Brandon and I, the commissioner who's in your division, the Steelers, we've both beaten him, and like he was one of the worst players in the last league. And I haven't heard of the other two guys. They're both new
The
too.
Shanghai Knights. Or
Yeah, Shanghai Knights is the Steelers.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll try to take him out.
No, man, you got A-Rod. Get your traits. You'd still make a run at your division, I think.
Get the traits and get it straight. Alright, I'm gonna hit that all in there. Yeah. Which dude is it?
Justin, he's the Cowboys.
Okay. One second.
Yeah, Elliot, I've learned so much cool slang from being in these Madden franchises.
fucking kids.
And Brandon and I have both been doing the same things. Well, honestly, no, dude, there's at least like 10 to like at least half the league is old guys who work and have kids. Like, and I feel as if
How do I send this person directness? Just click the guy.
I believe,
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, I see what's up.
and then maybe at him in the group chat and just be like DM. He might tell you to message someone else. He might be at work. I'm not sure. you pretty kitty. You're covered in fur.
Milk steak.
So what are you thinking? Some X Factor on old UW?
I think Quinnen Williams is definitely where you want it. Me having no traits on my D line might make me sad in the long run. But yeah, if you want a boss defensive lineman, just put the X factor on your best guy. Also, Quinnen Williams is very young and has great stats for his position.
He's got great hands.
Well, then, yeah, AR, Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, Quinnen Williams, 90 strength, 78 speed from the D tackle
God,
spot.
AR Aaron Rodgers, that's so sick.
Hey, Aurora. So does yours have all like the team options and shit? Like the owner?
Yeah, because I think the commish locked it so people could only join as owners, which is kind of cool because it takes all those stupid fucking scenarios out of play, where it's like, oh, you don't have your starting quarterback for this game. By the way,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that is always extra shitty.
Oh man, I see something that is a huge problem. It had decided that Kenyon Drake was my first string fullback. Wow, that is not at all what you would want.
No, yeah, okay, it's.
No wonder this kid, because I was like, God, like whoever this fullback is can't block shit.
Oh yeah, shit like that'll get you. And also the numbers within the numbers. Like he's Funier's a good fullback, but he can't block for a game. Like he's got like good catching numbers and some other good stats.
Right.
Not actually good blocking stats, yeah.
That's not good.
Shit. What, Brandon, you think we could do the draft right now? Even?
Probably. I mean, I'm
Like,
down. And Matt's here. Matt, you want to draft? Would you draft? Yeah, Matt.
like I don't even know if any of us have like draft picks.
I don't
and
even
shit.
know. Yeah, exactly.
I
don't
know
if got draft picks
I
like
know
that,
I
so-
have none.
Yeah. Like I think I've got like maybe yeah.
I do not really care. I think I've got like a third, maybe. I might have a first. I don't know.
You know what? Maybe.
Are you able to try and Yeah, Elliot, I don't know what you're doing, but are you able to try and talk Trent Williams out of doing that thing he's trying to do?
Probably not at this point.
Yeah,
Did
let
he
me
talk?
check.
Did you get like a
Almost gotta
text
be cool
from
to it.
mid-season?
Oh,
Yeah.
word, I hear you.
Send you an SMS text message.
I got messed with this one. That chart. This is terrible.
I mean, I think I can just sim draft. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck about the draft. I think, but like, I don't can't. I got nothing doing there.
Every Harrison. Oh, Stephanie Nugs. Oh, Stephanie Nugs.
Fair enough. I'm a car too, you know. And we just got renewed for 100 more seasons. It's the best damn show on TV.
Lizzo up.
Yeah, Trizzy, he's done, man. Oh, that sucks, but oh well, somebody's gonna have to step up.
Yeah, I guess we could look at free agency, but it was a fantasy draft, so there's probably not going to be too many folks there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess a half an eye at free agency. Yeah.
It was probably just going to be kickers and punters.
P's and C's.
Chargers added Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. That's pretty mean.
Alright, there.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's arms race. Arms race out there, man.
Well, I think like Khalil Mack is like way better than Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory sounded like he getting some Khalil Mack money though. He's not worth it.
Where can you see which like draft picks you do have?
If you go to NFL rosters, hold down R2 and click up like 2 spots. I think it'll be like a blank practice squad and then draft picks, or blank practice squad and blank draft picks if you're the 49ers. Actually, I can.
I got a 5th round pick.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck about that. I bet Matt has some draft picks.
He's got a 2 and then a 5. How you feel about that 2, Matt? Matt wants his 2. Matt wants his 2.
I'd want a 2.
That's fair, yeah.
Elliot, you got a first from Tennessee. You got a yeah, you got a first.
Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit of drafting then for sure,
Yeah, but then your next pick is the 4th. So, dog.
I'll do that first and then
All right, are you done trying to re-sign your dudes?
yeah, they're just gonna have to figure it out. None of the guys that are left, they're all bronze players. Bunch of bronzy bonzies.
Let's check out those free agents so we can all agree to skip to the draft. Ooh.
Oh wait, yeah, Matt, look at free agents when you jump in there real quick. Just back, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So I was gonna skip through the thing.
Half a second. Matt's gonna double check the free agents for me and him. And then he's gonna make a 2nd round pick, and I'm not bothered. Sorry, we were just single boxing, so we're swapping.
Ah.
Matt's gonna do some scouting, and then we should be good to go. Because yeah, it's a lot of P's and C's.
Yeah, shit, Elliot, you can probably get a decent. Let me look.
I remember there was going to be at least one fella available.
Because I bet might end up playing each other. Like, I mean, shit, we all got first in our division, so we're all gonna get matched up against each other. I wonder, you know, if we'll be week 1 games. Dame más gasolina. Oof. Let me know. Let me know when I'm good to go.
Dale. Go on with you. Matt's ready for the draft.
The Bucks on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on. All right, on the clock now, the Saints.
Dude, Zach, I finally watched that video of John Miller Mellencamp getting racked. Fuck that dude.
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock. All right, on the clock now, the Lions.
T-Boom picking. Sounds like Justin's getting after it over there. Oh, Matt's about to draft Nolan Smith.
Now we turn to the Browns. They're on the clock.
Okay, Matt's gonna look at his shirt real quick, and then I'm gonna look at my shirt real quick, and then we can probably advance to week 1.
Oh, wow. When did I mute my mic? That's good. That's good. That is good. Just been like, damn. Guess these motherfuckers just fucking hate my ass. Ain't ain't saying nothing. I guess I'll just move along. But yeah, okay, yeah. I'm probably gonna wait a minute and then I guess, well, I mean, I'll send the last week of the preseason and give everyone a second to cut cut thine rosters to 53.
Yeah, we're Matt just did his easy.
Ah, okay, so Matt just did his roster cuts. Word.
Actually, I don't know about cuts. Just
You can send that shit. I don't.
Copy that. a game of FIFA for the first time in a while the other day. Yeah, it was cool because I did Division Rivals and that shit. Yeah, it's dope. I haven't fucked with my Ultimate Team in so long, and I did win.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I got a hell of a squad currently. But I'm trying to play through these damn, icon swaps things.
Mm.
Trying to get that shit done. It's a bit of a pain in the arse.
Sounds grindy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get outside the box goals so I can get a, like, upgraded Miles Robinson from, they did, 3 special, MLS cards, and 2 of them are Atlanta United players. They're fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
And they stole a game the other day. On Sunday, I was listening to it on the way home, driving through Atlanta traffic, and in the 95th minute, they had a ball get deflected off the back of the Charlotte FC guy, and that was it. It was 2-1.
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh, yeah. And Charlotte FC's goalkeeper made like a shit ton of saves. Like, they definitely deserved at least 1 point.
Yeah, that team is pretty new.
Oh, true.
Okay, I think we're good to go for one.
Really?
Really? Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Second match, week 1, Semana Uno. He's rematch.
Alright. I'm about to advance. But then I think I need to go. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that, that sounds like a tough one.